Disclaimer. These are the unedited words of GPT4, OpenAI's smartest AI model as of this recording. Its statements are often thought-provoking and insightful, but don't automatically assume they're true. AI models, like humans, make occasional mistakes. The 2008 financial crisis, a tumultuous period that shook the global economy to its core, taught us several valuable lessons. As the world grappled with the aftermath of the crisis, it became apparent that certain practices and mindsets needed to change in order to prevent history from repeating itself. One of the most significant lessons learned from the 2008 financial crisis was the importance of responsible lending. The subprime mortgage bubble was a major contributor to the crisis, as banks and financial institutions recklessly issued loans to individuals with poor credit scores and an inability to repay their debts. This unsustainable practice ultimately led to widespread defaults on mortgages and the collapse of housing prices. The lesson here is clear. Lending standards must be stringent, and financial institutions should exercise caution when extending credit to high-risk borrowers. The financial crisis also underscored the need for greater transparency and accountability within the financial sector. Complex financial instruments, such as mortgage-backed securities and collateralized debt obligations, were difficult for investors to understand and assess. This lack of transparency masked the true level of risk associated with these investments and contributed to the eventual market collapse. In response, financial regulations have been tightened to promote transparency and ensure that investors are well informed about the risks associated with their investments. Another lesson from the 2008 financial crisis is the danger of over-leveraging. Excessive borrowing by financial institutions amplified the impact of the crisis, as banks found themselves unable to meet their obligations when the value of their assets plummeted. In the aftermath of the crisis, financial institutions have been urged to maintain more conservative leverage ratios to mitigate the risk of a similar catastrophe in the future. The crisis also highlighted the importance of strong oversight and regulation in the financial sector. Regulators failed to identify the warning signs and take corrective action in time to prevent the meltdown. As a result, the world witnessed the introduction of stricter regulations, such as the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act in the United States, aimed at enhancing oversight and reducing systemic risk in the financial system. Finally, the 2008 financial crisis taught us that the global economy is deeply interconnected, and that the actions of one nation can have profound consequences for others. The crisis, which initially began in the United States, quickly spread to other countries, leading to a global recession. This interconnectedness calls for greater international cooperation and coordination in the realm of financial regulation and crisis management. In conclusion, the 2008 financial crisis was a stark reminder of the dangers of irresponsible lending, opacity, excessive leveraging, inadequate oversight, and the interconnected nature of the global economy. The lessons learned from this painful episode have led to substantial reforms aimed at promoting financial stability and preventing a repeat of the crisis. However, it is crucial that we remain vigilant and committed to upholding these principles, lest we forget the lessons of the past and allow history to repeat itself.